After receiving the at-large bid, the UC Irvine Anteaters are set to make their 7th appearance in the NCAA tournament. They'll be taking on the Ohio State Buckeyes, playing as a group that head coach David Niffen referred to as a resurrected team.
When that news hit, you saw a spark of energy. Then I think the term that I keep coming back to is you saw kind of a team resurrected. You know, there was a team that had already kind of looked around and said, this might be it, and we need to be okay with that. Then to have that new life breathed into us is it's definitely showing through.
This team works really hard. I think this team is bought in. That's the biggest thing for me. We're not all the same person. We have very different personalities, and we will play to our strengths. We're not afraid of that, and we won't treat every guy the same, but the one thing that every guy has in common is a commitment to the process, and that's a foundation that we can all work from. It's a gym we're pretty comfortable in, and the last time the national championship was there, Coach Niffen reminds us pretty often we took it home, so Irvine belongs in that gym.
I've never been to an NCAA tournament, so I'm just excited to experience it, excited to be there. I mean, it's a pretty cool experience, or I assume it will be.
Now, the Anteaters haven't matched up with the Ohio State since they upset the #1 ranked Buckeyes last season at St. John Arena. But the Eaters also don't seem to think that a national championship run is out of the question for them at all this season, being that the program has earned 4 NCAA titles since 2007.
While we didn't match up with Ohio State this year, they are returning some of the same players from their, two-time defending national team or national championship team roster, and we were a team that went out there to their home court and we're the only team to defeat them on their home court in 2 years. So to know that we can play that team in their arena at their best, that's important.
They run a good, crisp offense. They've got 3 guys at all times in the front row that can hit it. They've got a pretty good big threat, so yeah, they're a good team all the way around.
Our duty now is to go honor the gift of competition as we go forward. We certainly believe in the way we do things here. We've mapped the journey. We've stayed on course, on time, and on target. And, here we are with, just one match and then one match and then one match to that ultimate competitive objective.
It would mean a lot to me and the team. This program has historically won a lot of national championships, especially recently, so continuing that tradition for the guys that were here when we were younger would be huge. And for the school, too, I think it's big. It's cool to see UC Irvine competing athletically for a national championship.
Now, the UC Irvine-Ohio State matchup will open it up. That is set for a 5 p.m. serve at UCLA's Pauley Pavilion. Winner will then advance to play on May 3rd against none other than the Big West Conference champions and the #1 seed in the tournament, the Long Beach State 49ers.